Good evening. Hi, everybody. I hope you're having a fantastic holiday season. Welcome to Worthy Wednesdays with Latresa. I am your girl. I'm your mindset coach, Latresa Rice. I help bereaved Christians regain hope by rediscovering their identity and healing through writing. I'm so excited that you all are here. Let me know that you're here in the comment section. Put a purple heart to let me know that you are present. If you are catching this on replay, put hashtag replay in the comment section. That way I can come back and just greet you. Again, I am Latresa Rice, your mindset coach. I help bereaved Christians regain hope by rediscovering their identity and healing through writing. Today, we are talking about why not you? Why not you? And when I came to this topic, what came to mind for me was in the very beginning when I was writing my first book, Gate to Life. You choose the life you shall experience. And I'm like, when it first came to my mind to write a book, I'm like, Lord, are you serious? Write a book? I've never written a book before. Why? And write a book about my story? Are you for real? Right? And how many of you are like me? And maybe you feel the urge or you feel the call to write, but you don't, you've never written or published a book before. It was fearful. It was frustrating. You didn't know what to do, how to get started. Where do I go? Who am I supposed to talk to about this? Your girl has been there. So I get it. And so when I asked you the question, why not you? I asked you that question because I've been in that position. Why not you? Why do you feel that you are unqualified to write your story and publish a book? Why do you feel that the call should go to somebody else? Why do you feel that you don't have what it takes to reach the generation of people that need the story that comes from your experiences and what you've gone through, the tips and the different cues and things that are in your story? Because you're the one who went through it. You're the expert in that area. So why not you? If you are watching this, the first letter, now if you notice in the subject section, it says you, and then I have Y.O.U. Hey, guess what? Each of those letters means something. So I'm going to tell you what that means, and I want you to put that in the comment section. So the first letter, Y. Put Y dash, yield to the call, and write your story. So in the comment section, for Y, you're putting Y dash, yield to the call and write your story. Why am I telling you this? Because the question mark come up to cause you to second guess what you heard. You're wondering if you have what it takes to be a bestseller. You don't need to worry about that. You're wondering if you have what it takes to write a full novel. Why are you worried about that? Your story can come out in multiple ways. It doesn't even have to be a full novel. It could be different poems. It can be short stories, passages. There's so many different things that you can do to get your story out. And as you're writing your story, you're healing in the process. So why not you? The first letter, I want you to put Y in the comment section, dash, yield to the call and write your story. So the first thing I need you to do, if you're going to get over get to the why not you component, we are yielding to the call and writing our story. In order to do this, you have to confront the issues of your past. It is going to hurt, baby. When you talk about going and digging deep and dealing with what you've already gone through, because sometimes we go through some hardships that are so intense that we don't want to reflect on what just happened to us. You may not want to reflect on being raped. I've been there. You may not want to reflect on molestation. You may not want to reflect on being abused. You may not want to reflect on some of those things because that was some for real pain that you've come through. But guess what? There's some things that you've done in the process of healing that somebody else is struggling, trying to figure out how do I get past this point? But you've made it past there, and your story can help someone else get past that point while also blessing you to reap a return for the pain that you've gone through. The enemy owes you a return for all the hell you've been through. He owes you a return. And at the same time, there are some people waiting on the messages that only you can provide through your story. So the first thing we're doing is we're yielding to the call by writing our story. If we're getting past the why not you, right? You're going to yield to the call and write your story. The next thing that I need you to do is put an O in the comment box, put an O down there, dash, overturn your fears with faith. O dash, overturn your fears with faith. If you're going to answer the why not you, right, we're basically checking all those different fears and things that come up that cause you to say, oh, why me? Why write a book? Why me? You sure? I've never done it before. Why not you? You got everything you need to be successful. You have everything you need to write and publish a dynamic story that would change lives for years to come. You have everything you need to write this story. Whether you've done it before or not, you can do it. It is possible for you. So we're talking about the you in that why not you. The first letter was Y, which means it stands for yield. Yield to the call and write your story. Right? Why? Yield to the call and write your story. The next one, O, overturn your fears with faith. What in the world is she talking about? Overturn your fears with faith. Some of you are avoiding writing your story because you're afraid that nobody would buy the book. You don't know until you do it. And if you've been called to it, there's somebody that needs it. Why not answer the call? Why not you? So overturn your fears with faith. What does the word of God say about you? What does God say about the gifts and talents that he's put in you? Why do you feel that you have to be afraid to walk out what you're being called to do? What are some of the fears that you are facing? Are they real? Or is this something made up because you think it's possible that it can happen? But guess what? It's possible that that same fear may not happen. So why not step out into the deep? Why not you? You do it. Maybe somebody else is waiting to see you fully flow in the faith that you have professed to have. Maybe somebody is waiting to see you break forth before they step out and break forth as well. What if you're in the way of your own blessing, or you're in the way of the breakthrough that God has for you because you are refusing to yield to the call by writing your story? You're refusing to overturn your fears with faith through the word of God. And let's look at the other one. Let's put a you there. Last thing, y'all. You. Untie God's hands by crucifying doubt. The why not you basically means you need to yield to the call and write your story. Overturn your fears with faith. And untie God's hands by crucifying doubt. Doubt comes up in the best of us. And doubt typically shows up when victory is present. Doubt shows up to get you off track, to cause you to be so afraid to continue to press forward, that if you give into that doubt, then you'll cause yourself not to reap the benefits and the blessings that God has for you if you simply answer the call. So it's important for us to untie God's hands. And what I mean by that is doubt and faith don't sit in the same spot. And so when you are operating in doubt, you know what you heard, you're scared. So now you're doubting, you're questioning whether or not you heard to write this book, or I don't even know if it's going to be successful. Now you're allowing doubt to creep in. What you're doing is you're tying God's hands. He has some things in store for you. If you're being called to write a story, there are some platforms that you're going to need to speak to. There's some people that need to hear from you. There are so many different streams from that one book. It's more than just a book. There are lives connected to the book that God is birthing through you, in order for those lives to be able to break forth and to break some of the things that has been holding them bound. You have to untie God's hands by crucifying doubt. You're going to need to yield to the call to write your story. You're going to need to overturn your fears with faith. All those key aspects are necessary for you to move forward. You are worthy. I hope this has blessed you on this Worthy Wednesday with Latresa. Again, I am your mindset coach. I help bereaved Christians regain hope by rediscovering their identity and healing through writing. Listen, if you're thinking about the things that you heard today and you heard the topic, why not you? And you're saying, you know what? Yeah, why not me? I'm ready. I'm ready to step forward. I don't know what to do, but if you can show me, then I'm listening. Then this is the time you really need to pay attention, because January 29th, 2022, January 29th from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m., we are going deep. If you are interested in joining the From Thought to Plan intensive book writing workshop, where I'm going to show you how to copyright your book, how to structure your book, how to make sure you publish, what methods to publish that book, and so much more. All those different things are included in that 3-hour intensive book writing workshop. If you're interested in that, again, that's January 29th, beginning at 11 a.m. Put a comment in the comment box. Just say, tell me more, and I'll reach out to you and give you more information about that opportunity. Again, thank you for joining. Have an amazing night. You are worthy. It's time for you to yield to the call to write your story, overturn your fears with faith, and untie God's hands by crucifying doubt. Let's move forward in 2022. Love y'all. Bye-bye.